Hi, I'm Olivia Thompson, former lead architect at Foster and Associates in New York. A year ago, I left my dream job to save my family's interior design business. My mother said, "Family comes first," and I believed her. Today, I stood in stunned silence as she handed over the company to my stepsister Kate, fresh out of community college. "She has fresh ideas," Mom said, avoiding my gaze. "Besides, you were always too ambitious for a business like this." Now, I'm staring at my old Foster and Associates ID card, running my thumb over the embossed title, Senior Project Architect. That day, when everything changed, still feels like an open wound. "Mom, I can't just walk out on the Anderson Tower project," I'd argued as she paced my Manhattan apartment in her designer heels. "The business your father built is failing, Olivia," she said, her voice trembling. "Thompson Interiors has been in the family for 30 years. Is your career more important than his legacy?" Dad had been gone 5 years, leaving Mom to run the business. When she remarried, Richard brought his daughter Kate into the mix, a girl who had been finding herself through a string of community college courses. "I can help financially," I offered. "Let me support you without uprooting my entire life." But Mom's pride flared. "We don't need your money. We need you. Your expertise. Your eye for design. Do this for your father." Her words hit their mark, and 2 weeks later, I handed in my resignation. My mentor, Sarah Foster, looked at me like I'd lost my mind. "You're giving up a partnership track," she said gently. "The Anderson Tower could define your career. Are you sure?" I wasn't, but I packed up my desk and left New York for Cedar Grove, population 15,000. When I arrived, Thompson Interiors was a mess. The showroom was dated, the client list dwindling, and the books in chaos. I dove in headfirst, revamping the brand, modernizing operations, and tapping into my professional network. One evening, I spread a series of proposals across Mom's desk. "If we update the showroom and our portfolio, we can attract commercial clients. I have contacts, whoa." "Olivia," she interrupted, her tone clipped. "This isn't New York. Our clients want traditional, comfortable designs, not this sleek, modern stuff." From the corner, Kate chimed in, barely glancing up from her phone. "Mom's right. People here like cozy. Your designs feel kind of cold." I bit back my frustration. Kate, now armed with an associate's degree in business administration, had been spending more time at the office. Mom insisted she needed to learn the family business. Soon, things started disappearing. My proposals, my meetings. Kate took over smaller projects, mimicking ideas I'd discarded as too basic. The final blow came with the Riverside Development Project. A local developer wanted to turn a warehouse into luxury apartments, a project I poured weeks into. Detailed renderings, material selections, the works. But on presentation day, I arrived to find Mom and Kate already meeting with the clients. My portfolio was gone. Kate was showing them a Pinterest board of farmhouse interiors. "Kate has such a natural eye for our market," Mom gushed. "She really understands what our clients want." I stood frozen in the doorway, clutching my presentation. No one noticed when I left. That night, I confronted Mom. "I spent weeks on that proposal. Why would you let Kate take over?" Mom didn't flinch. "Her vision is more in tune with Cedar Grove. Your designs are beautiful, Olivia, but they don't fit here." I felt my stomach drop. "Then why did you make me leave New York? Why sacrifice my career if you never wanted my help?" She hesitated, fiddling with her wedding ring. "We needed your name, your credentials, for the loan. But now we're stable again, and Kate, well, she connects with our clients." The truth hit like a punch to the gut. I hadn't been brought back to save the business. I'd been used to save it for Kate. As I drove home, my phone buzzed. A text from Sarah Foster read, "Anderson Tower needs fresh eyes. Interested in coming back?" I sat in my car, staring at the message through tears. Tomorrow, Mom would announce Kate as the new creative director, the role that should have been mine. But maybe it's not too late. Do I fight for my father's legacy or reclaim the life I never should have left? The next morning, I arrive at Thompson Interiors early, my resignation letter saved as a draft on my phone. My finger hovers over the send button, but something holds me back. Mom had called an all-staff meeting to discuss a major new project before announcing Kate's promotion, and curiosity gets the better of me. I slip into the back of the conference room. Kate stands at the head of the table, arranging folders with a practiced confidence that doesn't suit her. She's wearing a blazer that looks suspiciously like one of mine, gone missing a week ago. Around her, our small staff. 3 designers, 2 project managers, and Eleanor, our office manager since Dad founded the company, settles into their seats. Everyone, Mom begins, her face lit with excitement. I'm thrilled to announce that Thompson Interiors has been selected to lead the design for the new Cedar Grove Community Center. My breath catches. The community center was Dad's dream project, a space he envisioned as a cornerstone of downtown revitalization. I'd stumbled across his old plans in my first weeks back, and now, Kate will be leading the project, Mom continues, her voice bright with pride. Kate begins passing out folders. She's prepared some preliminary concepts to share. I open the folder in front of me, my stomach twisting. The designs aren't Kate's, they're Dad's. His original layouts and sketches, updated with a new color palette and Kate's name. The audacity makes my hands tremble. Actually, I say, rising from my seat, these are my father's designs. The room falls silent. Kate's smile freezes before she recovers, flipping a page in the folder. Dad's work was so inspiring, she says, her voice syrupy sweet. I modernized his vision to fit today's trends. Modernized? I hold up a page. You changed a few colors and called it your own. That's not modernization. It's theft. Olivia, that's enough, Mom snaps, her tone sharp and defensive. Kate has worked tirelessly on this project. Just because you're jealous, I interrupt, my laugh bitter. This isn't jealousy, Ma. It's about integrity. This is plagiarism, plain and simple. It's a family business, Kate interjects smoothly. Everything here belongs to the family, including Dad's work. Not yet. It doesn't. Eleanor's voice is calm but firm, cutting through the tension. She stands, smoothing her cardigan. Charles left specific instructions for this business's future, and I think it's time Olivia sees them. Mom's face drains of color. Eleanor, she begins, her voice trembling. We discussed this. No, Hannah, Eleanor replies. You discussed. I listened. But I also made a promise to Charles. She motions for me to follow her to her office. There, she unlocks a drawer and pulls out a thick envelope. Your father prepared these before he passed, she says, handing it to me. He wanted you to have them if things ever came to this. I open the envelope, revealing legal documents, a stack of handwritten notes, and several flash drives. One letter stands out, addressed to me in Dad's familiar script. My hands shake as I unfold it. My dearest Olivia, if you're reading this, things haven't gone as I hoped. I know your mother, proud, determined, and sometimes blinded by her ambitions. And I know you, brilliant, capable, with dreams that stretch far beyond Cedar Grove. I'm leaving you the controlling interest in Thompson Interiors. Not because you're my daughter, but because you understand what this business represents: creativity, integrity, and heart. Finish what I started with a community center. Make it better. Make it yours. And remember, this business isn't just about our family name. It's about creating spaces where people's lives unfold. I'm so proud of you, Olivia. More than words can say. All I love. Dad. Tears blur my vision as I fold the letter. He left me controlling interest. I whisper, more to myself than anyone else. Eleanor nods. He trusted you, Olivia. He knew you were the one to carry on his legacy. Behind me, Mom appears in the doorway, her face pale. You can't be serious, she says to Eleanor. Why didn't you tell me about this? Charles made me promise to wait, Eleanor replies. To give everyone a chance to prove themselves. Kate storms in, her composure crumbling. This isn't fair. I've been working so hard. Hard? I snapped, turning to face her. You mean hard at stealing credit? If you want to leave, Kate, then earn it. Stop cutting corners and start doing the work. And if I don't, she challenges, lifting her chin. Then there's the door, I reply, my voice cold. But the community center project, that's mine. I turn to Mom. You used my credentials to save this business. You gave my position to Kate. And now you're asking me to ignore Dad's wishes? No, not anymore. Olivia, Mom starts, but I hold up a hand. Save it. I'm taking over, effective immediately. If you don't like it, you're welcome to leave. Without waiting for a response, I clutch Dad's letter to my chest and walk out, his words echoing in my heart. This time, I won't let anyone take my dreams away. 2 weeks later, I stand in the empty Thompson Interiors showroom, a space still echoing with my father's vision. The air feels heavier without him here, but there's also a strange lightness, a sense of possibility. Mom has taken a leave of absence to process things. Kate has stayed away since the meeting, leaving Eleanor and me to work late nights sorting through Dad's files. Each blueprint and handwritten note reveals not just his plans but his dreams for this company. My phone buzzes. Another message from Sarah Foster, position still open if you want it. Anderson Tower isn't the same without you. I smile faintly, my thumb hovering over the reply button. But instead of answering, I open my laptop and review the email draft for the Cedar Grove City Council. Dear Council members, I'm writing to address the recent concerns about Thompson Interior's proposal for the Community Center project. While the earlier submission was unauthorized, I'm pleased to present the authentic vision for this project, one that respects both my father's original concept and the evolving needs of our community. Eleanor walks in, balancing 2 mugs of coffee. The contractors are here to discuss the showroom renovation, she says, then hesitates. You're doing the right thing, Olivia. Charles would be proud. Thanks, Eleanor. I take a sip of coffee. Have you heard from Mom? She called yesterday, asked if you consider a meeting. Before I can respond, the bell over the door chimes. Kate walks in, clutching a stack of files. She looks different, quieter, smaller, stripped of her usual bravado. Hi, she says hesitantly. I brought these back. She places the files on the counter. And this, my blazer, freshly dry cleaned. I study her, unsure what to say. Why did you do it, Kate? Really? She sighs, sinking into a display chair. Mom always talked about you. Brilliant Olivia. The one who followed in Dad's footsteps. I wanted her to see me that way. For once. By stealing his work. I know it was wrong, she whispers. I got caught up in trying to prove myself. I told myself I was building on a family legacy, but I wasn't. I was just taking shortcuts. And now, Kate glances down. I've withdrawn my application for the community center project, and I've enrolled in design classes at the community college. For real this time. I nod, the tension in my shoulders easing slightly. Good. That's a start. The bell rings again. Mom steps inside, her face drawn and uncertain. Olivia, she begins, faltering when she sees Kate. Oh, I didn't realize. Stay, I interrupt firmly. We need to talk, all of us. For the next hour, we lay everything on the table. Mom admits her fear of losing control after Dad died, her guilt over misusing my credentials, and her misguided attempt to create a new narrative with Kate. I told myself I was protecting your father's legacy, she says quietly. But I wasn't. I almost destroyed it, and us. We can't undo the past, I reply, but we can do better moving forward. I pull out my designs for the community center. They're not Dad's plans or a mimic of my New York work. They're something new, a bridge between past and future, just like Cedar Grove itself. I'm staying, I announce, not out of obligation, but because I choose to. Thompson Interiors needs change, and I want to lead it. Kate looks up. What about New York? I didn't give up my dream job. I answer, the realization settling in. I just found a new dream. 6 months later, I stand at the podium during the community center groundbreaking ceremony. The mayor hands me the ceremonial shovel, and I glance out at the crowd. Eleanor beams with pride. Kate, now a junior design assistant, takes diligent notes. Mom, having stepped into an advisory role, watches with a quiet smile. Thompson Interiors was founded on a simple idea. I say, good design isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating spaces that bring people together, that tell stories, that build community.